All right, today is September the 12th, 2016, and we're looking at the northeast Pacific water vapor loop. And this is Hurricane Orlene with 105 mile per hour winds. This storm is actually weakened today from 110 mile per hour winds. The storm is currently moving north at, I think, about 8 miles per hour, and it's forecast to take a left turn on Tuesday and move right out towards the Hawaiian Islands. But notice the general flow here of this moisture field. This is all moving to the east. And so I don't think that's going to happen. This storm is not going to take a left and move out against this flow. In fact, what will probably happen is that this storm will end up moving north and be pushed out over the Baja Peninsula, just like we saw with the last storm here a few days ago. So we will keep an eye on that. And in the meantime, we've got a storm up over here, which is moving due east on the 50-degree north latitude mark. We've got high pressure all through this area, which has disrupted the jet stream. We can see the fold right here. This moisture field is diving down, and it's making a U-turn right here and then back up into Alaska. And then we have another transmitter right here, which is cutting off the moisture field that would normally be moving right into California right here. If we take a look at the pressure maps real quick at the 500 millibar level, we can you can see that, well, actually, this is the sea level chart. Let's take a look at the 500 millibar chart. We see a lot of squiggly lines here right over California where that jet stream flow is being cut off by a transmitter. And also at the 300 millibar level, we see the squiggly lines right in this area as well. So there's descending air being forced into this area, right into this trough, to evaporate the moisture field that is moving down. Let's go back to the big map, and we can see that fairly clearly. Let's take this grid off. We can see the manipulation going on here. This is all chopped up because the transmitter has evaporated all this moisture. If you go to the IR map, we see that there's just nothing here. All the moisture is in Nevada, but nothing in California. So here we are looking at the western U.S. water vapor loop, and we can see that there is some rain returns right here. I don't have the Doppler up, but this is odd, though. I mean, we should be getting a jet stream flow right down through California, and we're not seeing anything. If we look at this here again, they've got a transmitter right here, just cutting that moisture field off right up in this area. Right there, we've got a transmitter just cutting that off. All right, so tomorrow, because of this pattern, moving right into Southern California and Baja. Let's take a look at the, this is the SSEC map, the water vapor map. We can see that we have this flow moving right towards Southern California right here. And there are chemtrails being sprayed. Earlier today when I was watching this, we see chemtrails being sprayed all through this, right in this area, and then right here. You can see a lot of trails right up in this area right there, right all through there. So tomorrow, I think we're going to see a lot of chemtrails tomorrow in Los Angeles. And we have this hurricane moving right north, right here. We can see the eye wall right here. The camera is overexposed. You can't see the eye wall right there, but it's there. It's a big eye wall. So this is moving north. I think what's going to happen is they're going to install some high pressure in this area to redirect this storm out to the east. And they may let this move on through with some chemtrails sprayed, and that will prevent any rain in California. So that, I believe, is what's going to happen, and not what the Hurricane Center is forecast, which is right here. We've got a northbound hurricane until Tuesday, at which time we're told it's going to make a left turn and head west right out on this 20-degree north latitude pattern out towards the Hawaiian Islands. So I don't think that's going to happen. Orlene, 105 mile per hour winds, moving north at 6 miles per hour, category 2. This was 110 mile per hour earlier, but it's weakened slightly. They are hitting it with a lot of power. Let's take a look at here at the East Pacific Watervapor Loop. We can see that that storm is being targeted. We see a blast pattern right here, and we see the icicle pattern all along that northwest edge. Okay, right here is some key evidence. We've got a transmitter hitting right there. That has affected the circulation pattern. If we look here in the IR loop, we can really see it right there. They hit it right on the western side of that core, the center of that hurricane. And that creates the blast pattern and the disruption in the shape of the hurricane. Now in the visible light mode, we can see the photoshopping here in the first few frames. In the we have a day to night transition, and we can really see that Photoshop. That is hiding the dimple marks from the transmitter superheating the storm. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the surface analysis map. We can see the storm out in the north. Well, this is the Northwest Pacific. This is a 979 millibar storm moving due east, identified as a storm. And then we have all this high pressure right here off the west coast. That will redirect everything up and over. We have a gale indicated right here with a low pressure. And that is bringing the clouds and lower temperatures, the damp weather that we're having right now. Kind of like a very nice sort of a marine layer. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on things, and we are expecting some rain on some of the weather reports possibly for tomorrow. And we will keep an eye on that. In the meantime, there is plenty of manipulation going on here. We have transmitter right here folding up the jet stream. This is blockading this flow right here. It's having to turn, and it's making a U-turn here, back up. We've got high pressure parked right here. So this has nowhere to go but fold and move up and over. And then we have another transmitter right here, just over Oregon and California, which is actually still building in pressure. We can see this outflow right there. That's the outflow from the descending air. And so California is left high and dry with no rain, when in fact this should be diving right down into California and delivering a lot of rain. So we've got rain stopped from up here. We've got this hurricane moving north. That'll be blocked. We've got this opportunity moving to the east. This is being chemtrailed. Look at here. We got 3 opportunities. 1, 2, 3. So there it is. We'll just go ahead and leave it right here, and we'll do another update tomorrow.